Have you ever wondered how your favorite packaged food stays fresh for so long? It's a question that might have crossed your mind as you reach for that tin of beans or a packet of crisps. To answer that, we must journey back in time to the origins of food preservation. In the early days, our ancestors had to rely on the generous bounty of nature. But what happens when the seasons change, when the fruits of summer have withered and the game has migrated? They needed a way to extend the shelf life of food, and so the art of food preservation was born. The earliest methods were simple yet effective. They discovered salting, a process that involved coating food with salt to draw out moisture, creating an environment where bacteria struggled to survive. It was a game changer, allowing societies to store food for leaner times and undertake long voyages across the seas. Then there was drying, a technique as old as the sun. By simply leaving food out to dry, our forebears found they could preserve everything from fruits to meats, turning fresh produce into long-lasting provisions. Also, let's not forget fermenting, a magical process that not only preserved food, but also enhanced its flavor. From tangy sauerkraut to sharp cheddar cheese, fermented foods have been a staple in many cultures. But as time marched on, so did technology. The 19th century brought about the advent of canning, a method that used heat to kill bacteria and vacuum sealing to prevent their return. Suddenly, food could be preserved for years, revolutionizing the way we eat and store food. From humble beginnings of salting, drying, and fermenting to the innovative techniques of canning, the history of food preservation is a tale of human ingenuity and survival. It's a testament to our ability to adapt and innovate, to make the most of what nature offers us. From salting to canning, the quest to keep food fresh has been a fascinating journey, hasn't it? And this journey doesn't end here. As we move forward, who knows what exciting developments the future of food preservation holds. But for now, let's dive into the science behind the freshness. So, how do modern methods keep your packaged food fresh and tasty? Let's delve deeper into the fascinating world of food preservation science. At the heart of it, food preservation is all about controlling the environment of your food. Imagine your favorite packet of chips. Left to the open air, they'd become a science project in no time. But sealed in a bag, they remain crunchy and delicious for weeks, even months. That's because we've created an environment where spoilage-causing microbes find it hard to survive. Preservatives play a crucial role in this. They're like tiny bouncers, keeping unwanted guests out of our food. Sodium benzoate, for instance, is a common preservative used in many of your favorite fizzy drinks. It works by creating an acidic environment that most bacteria and fungi just can't stand. Then there's citric acid, a natural preservative found in citrus fruits. It's a champion at inhibiting the growth of bacteria and mold, making it a popular choice for preserving everything from jams to canned fruits. These preservatives operate on the molecular level. Sodium benzoate, for example, permeates the cell wall of bacteria, disrupting their metabolic processes. Unable to function properly, the bacteria eventually die off, leaving your food unharmed. Citric acid, on the other hand, works by chelating or binding to essential minerals that bacteria need to grow. Without access to these minerals, the bacteria can't multiply, keeping your food safe from spoilage. But it's not just about adding chemicals. Modern preservation methods also involve controlling temperature, moisture, and oxygen levels. By creating an environment that's inhospitable to microbes, we can keep our food fresh and tasty for longer. So the next time you open a packet of crisps, take a moment to marvel at the science that's gone into preserving its freshness. It's a world where chemistry meets culinary art, and the result is the delicious, long-lasting food we enjoy every day. So, it's a bit of science that keeps your chips crunchy and your juice fresh. Now let's step into the 21st century. How has food preservation evolved in our modern world? In the blink of an eye, we've moved from salting our meats and pickling our vegetables to high-tech processes that keep our food fresher for longer, and in ways our ancestors could only dream of. One of the most widely used methods today is vacuum packaging. By sucking out all the air from the package, we're effectively giving bacteria and other spoilage organisms an eviction notice. They need oxygen to grow, so without it, our food stays fresher for longer. Plus, it's like a little space trip for your food. How exciting is that? Then there's high-pressure processing, or HPP. This method might sound like it's straight out of a science fiction novel, but it's a reality in our modern kitchens. By applying extreme pressure to food, we're able to kill off any harmful bacteria, all without using heat. This means your food keeps all of its nutritional goodness, and you get to enjoy it just as nature intended. Let's not forget about modified atmosphere packaging, another star player in the food preservation game. This process involves replacing the air inside a package with a carefully balanced mix of gases, usually oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. This not only extends the shelf life of food, but also helps to maintain its fresh appearance and taste. Now I can hear some of you saying, but what about preservatives? Aren't they harmful? Well, it's time to debunk some myths. Most preservatives used today are indeed safe and are strictly regulated by food safety authorities. They play a vital role in preventing foodborne illnesses and waste by keeping our food safe and fresh. So, the next time you reach for that vacuum-sealed bag of lettuce or that high-pressure processed juice, remember the science and innovation that's gone into keeping your food fresh. With these advancements, your favorite packaged food can stay fresh for longer without compromising on its nutritional value. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the marvel of food preservation. It's been a journey, hasn't it? From the early days when our ancestors salted, smoked, and pickled their food, to the scientific breakthroughs that gave us preservatives, and finally, our modern methods that keep our food fresh, delicious, and safe. We've come a long way, haven't we? It's not just about keeping food from spoiling anymore. It's about preserving taste, texture, and nutritional value. It's about making good food accessible to everyone, everywhere, at any time. So the next time you reach for that can of soup or that pack of cookies, take a moment to marvel at the journey they've been on. It's not just a journey through time and space. It's a journey of human ingenuity and progress. And the next time you grab your favorite packaged snack, remember the fascinating journey it's been on to stay fresh and tasty just for you.